What is up, my Metaverse family? So a couple weeks ago, I made a video called The Biggest Crypto Opportunity of Your Life. Don't miss this. And in that video, I talked about how in December of 2021 of this last year, I was at the Gala Games convention, Galaverse, that they held in Las Vegas. And if you don't know, Gala Games is probably the #1 Metaverse company right now. In my mind, it is still a private company, but they are literally building the crypto games of the future, and they're gonna be the Steam, I think, of blockchain gaming, which is just really, really cool and really big, and the world hasn't really woken up yet to this opportunity. But that said, there are nodes that run this decentralized gaming ecosystem called Gala Games. And when I first started recommending nodes, they were around $10,000. And now the price is nearing $100,000 for these nodes. And if you bought one back when I recommended it, well, now it's kind of printing tendies, which is really, really cool. But the opportunity isn't quite the same in Gala Games nodes. I do still think that buying one today will pay off, but the opportunity and the time at which it will pay off now is nowhere close to where it was back when I first started recommending them. But at this Galaverse, I learned that Gala Games was not the only decentralized node ecosystem being created. And in fact, the same mastermind investors that were behind Gala Games originally had an idea for a lot of other decentralized node ecosystems. And this just blew my mind at Galaverse. And actually, while I was still in Las Vegas, I invested about $100,000 into these Connect nodes because it just blew my mind. And these other ecosystems are so much earlier on than Gala. Some of them are even pre-launch. And I was just blown away by this. But in this video, I said a few things that weren't exactly accurate that I need to correct. And actually, BitBender, who is the president of blockchain at Gala Games, he reached out to me to clarify some of the things that I said. So I want to set the record straight in this video and say that Gala Games and all of the employees of Gala Games are completely unaffiliated from Connect or any of the Connect ecosystems. It is a completely separate entity, and none of the team members at Gala are working on any of these other projects. So I need to make that clear right up front. That said, the kind of birth of these ecosystems all kind of happen together. So in this video, we're going to be digging a little bit deeper into the creation of Connect and kind of the birth story of Connect and Gala Games, because I've been digging into it and have a lot to share there. Plus, I've been doing a lot more research on who the actual people are behind these other ecosystems. So specifically, I'm going to be sharing with you who the CEO of Switch is, which is one of these Connect ecosystems. She is actually an ex-president of a major bank. So we're going to be getting into that. Plus, I know who's kind of behind, or a couple of the team members behind the Blue ecosystem, which is this decentralized health network. And we're going to get a little bit more into some specifics of who's actually behind these ecosystems so that you guys can know why I'm so excited for them, why I believe they're all legit, and why I think buying Connect nodes now is as good as, if not potentially a better opportunity than buying Gala Games nodes. So yeah, a lot to unpack in this video. If it sounds good to you, remember to drop a big thumbs up on the video, as that will help us out a ton in the YouTube algorithm. Plus, if you want to see more videos on the Metaverse and crypto investing, then hit subscribe and click that notification bell so that you do not miss any future content. This video is sponsored by FTX, which is the best crypto marketplace and NFT marketplace in the world, but more on them later. Let's jump into it. On-chain gaming. So to start this off, let me just get this out of the way. I am not an investment advisor in any way. You guys need to do your own research. I am just a kid on the internet who's investing in the Metaverse, and I'm just sharing with you what I'm investing in, like what I'm looking at, the opportunities that I am personally putting my money in, and you guys need to look at those opportunities, do your own research, and be responsible for your own money. So I want to talk a little bit more about the teams behind these different ecosystems. Those of you guys who have watched my videos for a long time know that there is an insanely incredible AAA team behind Gala Games, with Eric Schurmeyer having been the co-founder of MySpace and Zanga, which is currently like a $10 billion publicly traded company. Like, there is success and experience behind Gala Games. So we're gonna be talking a little bit about how the formation of these projects happened as well, but there is equally talented talent behind some of these other Connect ecosystems, which we're gonna get into right now. So starting off about the team, one of my friends recently went to a Connect conference that just happened this month in Las Vegas. And at that conference, he was sending me a bunch of screenshots so that I could learn more about the teams that are actually behind some of these ecosystems. The first team that we're gonna be looking at is the team behind Switch. So he sent me this screenshot, and like there's kind of a zoomed out one. You can see the conference. It's not super big. This is very early on compared to Gala Games, but the people here are what really matters. So if we look at this zoomed in image, you can see the CEO is Kathy Roberts, the COO is Brian Woods, and then the president is Brad Wilden. And what is super, super crazy is that actually, if you look up Kathy Roberts, she is the ex-president of Discover Bank. So just like there were some incredible like experienced talent behind Gala Games at the very beginning, which made me super bullish about Gala Games at the beginning, there is equally strong talent behind some of these Connect ecosystems. To have the ex-president of Discover Bank as the CEO of the Switch ecosystem, you know that they are building something legit here, which is really, really exciting. And I should say, in my last video, I was kind of surprised by the number of comments from people that were like, wow, you're shilling this scam. I used to trust you, but now after this video, I don't trust you anymore because like I can't find out anything about the teams. And like, obviously you didn't do your research. Wow, you got scammed of $100,000. You invested $100,000. Wow, that's crazy. But what's kind of funny is that when I made my first videos about Gala Games nodes, guess what? People said the same exact things about early Gala Games. Because remember, at the beginning, no one knew about the team behind Gala Games either. No one knew how many AAA games that they were gonna like be bringing on and launching from their ecosystem, and how many AAA team members they were gonna be bringing on as well, like stealing talent from EA games and stuff like that. So early on, when stuff is cheap and stuff is earlier on and stuff is a little bit riskier, like, yeah, there's gonna be more people doubting it than after it's already been a success and people have seen like, wow, this is gonna be a big deal. But at that point, nodes cost almost $100,000. Now in these Connect ecosystems, a lot of these Connect ecosystems, nodes cost under $5,000. I found out about Connect because of Galaverse even sooner than I had learned about Gala Games. Like, I was kind of late to the Gala Games party. We are very, very early to the Connect party. So that was really exciting to learn that, yeah, the ex-president of Discover Bank was the CEO of Switch. That was like super, super cool information. But then I also was able to learn who the president of Blue, which is another one of these node networks, this one for healthcare, and one of the directors, the advisory directors behind Blue are. So let's talk about that next. So Jeff Wilhite is the president of Blue, and on the internet, I couldn't find out like a ton about him, but I did learn that he has been in the healthcare space for over 30 years. So he does have a lot of experience. And then one of the advisors on the board of Blue that I was able to learn the name of, his name is David Bears, and he's actually a pretty well-known PhD who does cancer drug research, and he's on the board of Blue. So it sounds like there's some really legit people behind the Blue ecosystem as well. And this is all I've been able to uncover so far. I'm still trying to dig into like who's on the Connect team. I'm trying to find out more about who's on the Green team. I'm trying to find out a little bit more about the Liberty team as well. But so far, every single leaf that I have uncovered has like turned out better than I expected. And yeah, I've just been really impressed with the team that has been forming behind each of these ecosystems as well. But now let's talk about the birth of the Connect ecosystem and how it's connected to the birth of Gala Games, and kind of the one piece that ties all of this together that kind of made me confident in Connect when I had first learned about it, even before I knew that like Kathy was the CEO of Switch, and like before some of these names started getting into place. I was like, okay, this is something I'm willing to speculate on. And this missing piece is a Bitcoin miner who's very, very wealthy, who was very successful in Bitcoin mining, who actually had the idea of Green and Gala at the same time, whose last name is Wright. So I want to read for you a little thing that the communications director behind Blue said to me, because I sent him a message when BitBender was first like trying to, like, after I made that video, BitBender, the president of blockchain behind Gala Games, was on Discord, and he even sent me a message and was like, Blue and Connect and like all these other ecosystems have nothing to do with Gala Games. Like, we are completely separate entities. There's nothing that connects us at all. I was like kind of confused because I was like, wait, doesn't Eric Schurmeyer, the CEO of Gala Games, have like a silent partner who's like really wealthy and kind of had an idea for these other things? And he's like, well, yeah, he does have a silent partner. So I was just digging into this a little bit more, and this is what the communications director of Blue said. Where BitBender Brink is getting at is that Gala is now completely separate from the rest of us. Gala and Green were the first projects, and when Gala got big, they decided to split off on their own. We are planning on Connect, Blue, Green, etc. to follow a similar model because we are already separate entities. It's just a matter of when we are ready. So just like Gala is completely on their own, all of these other ecosystems, Green, Blue, Connect, they're all gonna be their completely own entities as well once they get their own wings, kind of like how Gala got their own wings. So to my understanding, yes, Gala is completely separate now. None of the team members are doing anything with any of the other Connect systems at all, but they were kind of birthed out of the same place. And to confirm this, even from BitBender, I want to share a screenshot that I got from one of the Patreon subscribers that I have on our exclusive on-chain gaming Patreon. He actually shared this screenshot from something else that BitBender said. So BitBender, people were obviously asking him about the connection between Connect and Green and Gala after I made my first video, because I didn't have all the information, and I kind of had a blurry picture, but wanted to share about an investment that I was just really excited about. So honestly, it's kind of good that I made that video, because then it kind of allowed me to learn a lot more. But this is what BitBender kind of said about Wright and like the connections between Green and like how these node ecosystems were birthed out of the same place. This is what BitBender said. He said, tiny 30K foot view. He's been in mining for a long time. Some of the basic node concept stuff he came up with initially was brought over from other projects he ran, such as Green. So some of this original node stuff that Wright came up with, if I'm reading this context right, I could be slightly wrong, but it was brought over to Gala from other projects he ran, such as Green, but we pretty much immediately moved in a new direction with them and started building a new code base, says BitBender. So now that kind of just like confirms Gala is completely separate, completely on their own. There's new code, the nodes are different now, they've grown up, they are their own separate entity, they have nothing to do with Connect. But it also confirms that, you know, Green, Gala, they were created in the same exact room. The idea of them were created in the same exact room by the same thought bubble and the same investors, which is why I'm not surprised that just like Gala had an incredible team established to head it up, we're also learning that Switch, Blue, these other ecosystems, they are getting equally qualified teams to head them up in their different spaces as well. In the rest of this video, I want to talk a little bit more about what this node ecosystem is and how it works. So starting off, just like Gala nodes, yeah, they print kindies, but they're not investments in any way, because these utility coins that you're earning for operating a node, node don't have any guaranteed value at all. It's just whatever the market decides they're worth. They do have real utility though, which is important. So this should not be thought of like an investment. That is the first thing. And the Connect nodes are the same as Gala nodes in that way. This is not an investment at all. That said, the way that these node ecosystems work is pretty interesting, and I want to explain that to you right now just so that you understand it. And I'm going to use the Gala node ecosystem as an example because it is the node ecosystem that I've been like operating in the longest and that I understand the best. But like the green ecosystem, for example, everything that I've looked into is literally exactly the same as the Gala ecosystem, kind of in how the tokenomics work. So the way that running a node for Gala games works is that you are literally providing the processing power for the decentralized metaverse to operate. And in exchange for that, there is a pool of Gala that is distributed to all Gala node operators on a daily basis. And there is a max number of nodes that exist, but the pool does have a finite amount. So what that means is that if there's 1,000 Gala distributed every day in the pool, and there's a lot more that's distributed than that, but just for an example, say there's 1,000 Gala distributed every day to node operators, and there's only one node operator. Well, then that node operator is going to get all 1,000 Gala a day. But if there are 10 node operators, then each node operator is getting 100 Gala a day, because as more nodes are purchased, the inflation rate of the currency does not increase at all, but the pool is divided amongst all of the node operators. But there is a max to the dilution because there's a max to the total number of node operators. And then also the distribution gets halved on a consistent basis, just like Bitcoin gets halved. So that means that the amount that you're mining at the very beginning, when there's fewer nodes online and when the distribution hasn't been halved at all yet, is insane. And we saw this with Gala nodes. Early Gala node operators were making insane amounts of Gala every day, but it wasn't actually worth that much because Gala wasn't worth that much. But now that Gala has it's seen its peak around 80 cents. Right now it's trading like well over 30 cents, maybe in the 40-cent range when this video comes out. You're making an insane amount off of your Gala nodes now, even though you're mining way less every single day. So that is one of the reasons why it's so valuable to get into a node ecosystem early, even though it stays valuable later, because as long as you're getting a good quality ecosystem built, then the demand for the utility coin increases over time and the new supply of the utility coin decreases over time. And when you have reduced supply and increased demand, that's what causes the value of these coins to go up over time, as they're kind of set up very similarly to how Bitcoin is set up, with a max supply and halvings on a consistent basis. So then the other thing about these nodes, the way that they work, is that every single time a node is purchased, all future nodes cost more. And that's why when I first started talking about Gala nodes, they cost around $10,000, but now they cost almost $100,000. Well, because a lot of people have bought Gala nodes and the price has continued to increase over time. So all of these other ecosystems, Green, Connect, Blue, Switch, Liberty, Win, all of these different ecosystems are very, very early. In fact, Green is the only one launched. Switch actually launches today as I'm recording this. So a few days ago, as you guys are watching this, Switch just launched. Blue, the Blue blockchain is going to be launching very soon. So all of these other projects are just getting started. So you're getting in at the very beginning when there's one, not very many nodes operating, and two, there hasn't been any halvings to the pools yet. So you're mining an insane amount per node. Plus, since you're getting in early and not that many people have bought nodes yet, they're the cheapest that they're ever going to be. So you're mining the most of these utility coins that you'll ever mine per node, and you're buying the right to mine these coins at the cheapest price that they'll ever be. So that's why I think that this is such a big opportunity right now. Blue's roadmap, I'll throw up a picture of it on the screen right now. It's just very telling. They have a grand vision of a decentralized kind of healthcare network, which is super, super cool, that rewards the different people in the network for living healthy lives with their Blue utility coin. And I think that owning a node and being able to operate the processing power of this decentralized health network is just really, really cool. And it's something that I am very happy to do. I love being a Blue node owner. The Switch node ecosystem is literally going to be the decentralized power that powers this crypto debit card. And like being able to be rewarded for literally just like running this stuff off your computers and like providing processing power to a decentralized ecosystem. I just think that all of these decentralized ecosystems, the decentralized social media Connect, like being able to run that is super cool as well. And I think all of these decentralized ecosystems, they have long legs, and like Gala behind the metaverse, it's gonna get so much bigger than it is already. Like the potential there is insane, but the potential behind some of these other decentralized ecosystems is like equally insane, even though they're not specific to them, to like crypto gaming, which is what this channel is about. As an investor, I am just as excited. I'm actually more bullish now on Connect and all of those ecosystems than I was when I made that first video and when I put in my initial investment into Connect. And since my initial investment, I have purchased more nodes. And guys, I could be wrong, right? Like just because there's established teams, like well-experienced teams behind these ecosystems, yeah, it increases the likelihood that they'll be successful and can scale, but it does not guarantee that they will be successful or can scale. These are very early projects. They can completely, there's a possibility they can completely fail. So keep that in mind. I would not put any money into these nodes that you cannot afford to lose. At the same time, it's personally what I'm investing in. I like investing in riskier stuff, even though this isn't an investment at all. It's what I like to do. So I want to, share with you guys what I'm personally doing with my money. And yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait to start getting some of these licenses for like Switch, my node licenses, since that is just launching. The Switch blockchain is just launching. I'm guessing my node licenses for those are going to be coming in soon. So I cannot wait for that. Then Blue is going to be launching very soon as well. And yeah, I just think there's a lot of potential, and I am happy to be mining all of the coins for these brand new ecosystems. If you want to purchase a bundle, then there will be a pinned comment and then also a link in the description. The bundle will give you one node for each of the first 5 ecosystems that are launching, which I believe are Blue, Green, Switch, Win, and Liberty, but at a 10% discount to what the going rate are for the block bots. For the blockbot nodes for each of these ecosystems. But through the link, you can also sign up and then just buy an individual node for one ecosystem. So for example, if you're like, I really want to own a node for Switch since it's just launching now, and I really like the team because Jake knows the most about the team so far behind Switch. So that's the one I want to buy. If that's you, then you can also do that through the link as well. And just know, as more and more people buy these nodes, the price of them will start to go up, and the amount of coins that you're earning is going to dilute, as I explained a little bit earlier. All right, guys, now I'm excited to quickly tell you about the sponsor of this video, FTX. FTX is one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world in terms of volume and daily active users. And what I love about FTX and what I think makes them the best cryptocurrency exchange in the world is that they have the lowest trading fees of any platform globally. And not only can you trade cryptocurrency on FTX, but you can also trade Ethereum and Solana NFTs on FTX. So if you are either new to cryptocurrency and want to just create an account so that you can buy crypto for the first time, or whether you're already an experienced crypto enthusiast who's super excited and prepared for the metaverse, you can upgrade by creating an FTX account and starting to trade on the cheapest platform that exists. Plus, if you guys sign up through our link to the mobile app, then you can get free crypto on every trade over $10, which is super cool. Or if you sign up through our link for the web app, you can get 5% off on every single trading fee, which, like I said, is already the cheapest trading fees of any platform in the world. So it's a great exchange and a great deal if you sign up through our links. So I highly recommend it. Plus, you're supporting FTX, who's supporting on-chain gaming, and we are supporting the future of the metaverse. So if you want to support this whole ecosystem, then yeah, create an account through our links below and enjoy trading on the best, quickest, and cheapest crypto exchange in the world. So if you guys enjoyed this video and appreciated the additional clarity clarity that I provided here to this whole situation, then remember to drop a big thumbs up on the video. If this was the first video that you've seen of mine and you're still watching it, or you've watched a couple videos and you're still watching but you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell so that you do not miss any future videos. Thank you, Patreon supporters, for supporting the creation of this content. I don't make these videos by myself, but Nate, my brother, edits all these videos. Josh, our friend, does the original intro and outro music and runs our second channel, On-Chain Gaming Clips, which is starting to get original content posted to it as well. So make sure you're subscribing to that channel. So yeah, thank you, Patreon supporters, for enabling the production of this content. And until next time, everyone, have fun roaming the metaverse.